Entrepreneurs succeed because they follow a replicable path that others before them have followed. And this doesn't mean that you're focusing on a certain industry or a certain company or anything specific like that. There's actually a way of doing entrepreneurship that is superior than just trial and error. There's now, after a lot of research over the last few decades and seeing how the last 100 to 200 years in business have gone, we now know that a startup is different than a large corporation, and it needs to be approached differently. It needs to be approached with an attitude of learning as opposed to just a strict management structure. You need to have a startup know that it is on the hunt for a business model. And so when entrepreneurs know that their task is to find a business model that will work, and they don't start growing the company until that model works, what they'll do is they'll focus on finding that business model, and then when they find it, then they're ready to grow and scale the company. So it's really nail the business model, then scale the business. But often entrepreneurs do it backwards, and they scale the company before they've nailed the business model. And that makes it very expensive, which means often they'll run out of capital or money before they're finished, and then they fail. The most common trait of a successful startup is the founding team being great entrepreneurs, and especially the founding CEO. Whoever on the founding team is the CEO, he's a lightning rod or she's a lightning rod, and he or she needs to be excellent. So it's often said in entrepreneurship that I would rather have a B idea with an A team than an A idea with a B team. And so that team is really important. Do they have what it takes to see everything to the finish line? Are they going to give up early? Are they not going to adjust and pivot when the market is telling them that they've missed the market? When their product or service doesn't fit exactly what the customer needs, will they listen and adjust? Those type of issues are critical. There's a lot of entrepreneurs that you might think are arrogant or won't listen to anybody, but actually it's just because they don't know what to do. And so when faced with these tough issues, they don't make the right decisions, and that of course leads to failure. In today's world, where we have such an advanced outlook on entrepreneurship, it's really important that entrepreneurs seek out strong mentorship. So the most important thing, and I say this on day one when I'm with entrepreneurs, is the entrepreneur discovering who they are and what they want out of life, and then if entrepreneurship is a match to that, to exploit that and do the best they can. But learning who they are and what they want, and whether entrepreneurship fits their life or not, is one of the most satisfying aspects of helping entrepreneurs.